Hello, how are
Hello.
you?
Great, man.
Does it bother you that I've said your name about 100 times in the last 24 hours?
No, I love it, especially the way you say it.
I had a little dance to it too, but
Yeah.
I probably won't say it in front of you because I'll mess up. But Adewale, tell me about like your characters in the movies that you've played in the past. You're always smart, very strong. Every word counts. But you're you're menacing. You can be very mean. Is that kind of who you are in real life?
Well, no, I take the smart part.
Yeah,
but,
and the strong part. You gotta take the strong part too.
No, I think, no, that's the credit. You know, as a human being, we all have the elements of good, bad, the crazy, and what you try to do is harness them all and balance it and just be, the better person, because if you were as crazy as some of these characters that I'm playing, you're being behind bars. So
well, you were behind bars.
Yeah, but in real
Simon
life,
did very fine behind bars.
So definitely no, that's not me. But I at least get to release that part of me into these characters. So and get applauded by it. So it's the best of both worlds.
The fight scenes that you did when you were training and stuff, you have to be very careful not to hurt each other.
Yeah.
How did you do with that? Because you and Kit, there's definitely a size difference.
Yeah, I think ultimately it's the synergy that you have with your partner. It's really like dancing. Those type of intricate fight sequences. It's all about preparation, and we were really fortunate to have a gladiatorial boot camp 4 weeks before the movie, which consisted of a intense 2-hour fight training and weight training and cardio and then nutrition diet. But I think ultimately it's the trust between you and your partner, in
Absolutely.
this case, Kit Harrington. So we had this eye-to-eye connection because we were using alloy blades.
Oh, really?
They weren't rubber. I mean,
Right.
those things could cut you, and I've got a few Kit cuts, what we call kitty cuts.
Is it the kitty cut?
Kitty cut, and he's got a few.
Just a flesh.
He's
wound.
got a few Addy scrapes, and but every time we would go to do the take, and if there was a moment of doubt, we just had that eye contact, and we'd be like, let's start again, and that's how you get through a very intense physical movie like this.
Absolutely.
With your partner's trust and putting safety first.
Speaking of the eye contact, I'm a little jealous because some of the other guys have walked out and said that you did that.
Well, we can do it. We can do this.
I'm a little scared.
I've been looking forward to doing this Pompeii shake with a female.
All right,
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
terrified.
let's do it. Let's
Okay,
see
all
what
right.
you got.
What do you got?
Ready?
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're just supposed to say you're gonna kill me.
No, this is what we say. When I kill you, your death will be quick.
Oh, okay.
And you're supposed to
That's
kiss
so
me
lovely.
at that moment because
that's my chance
that's
before
your
you
chance.
kill me.
that is love right
That
there.
is love. That's Pompeii love right
You're
there.
supposed to just fall all. Oh my God, I love you. Thank you so much. So.
As the gladiator, before I go, when you were playing the gladiator, being a gladiator, being solo in that journey that the gladiator has to take, that in and of itself is a romantic journey with your soul.
Yeah.
And you really brought that to life, I think, on film. Was that one of the things that attracted you to being the gladiator?
Very much so. You never want to play a one-dimensional character, and Julian Burroughs, who's the scriptwriter of Downton Abbey, he crafted such a beautiful character here. And the element that I really loved was, here's a man who has to go in the arena and basically kill people for entertainment.
Right, and not let it get to him.
Every single day. And then he's imprisoned with the man that he has to fight to win his freedom. He's like, well, how do you maintain some kind of peace in that? And I think the thing that kept him alive in that arena was the hope that one day he'd be a free man and could return back to the family that
I was
he
hoping that
taken.
too.
You know what I mean?
I was hoping that for you too.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Yeah.
Right. Dave Volcano.
Can you imagine?
Right, I know. Freedom.
You go for all that. You know how many people I had to slaughter with that axe?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then
Can't beat Mother Nature.
no, she's the mother.
All right. A mother.
That's the mother right there.